On a beautiful day like today, fans are taking pictures, grabbing food, and of course, snagging some swag.
And of course, in the Midwest, you get ready for a storm about every other day.
John Smith is fastening his flags.
Baylor, you can last through about 50-mile-an-hour winds. After that, you're gone.
At Sportsmania, it's all about presentation.
If you want them to come, you got to get the cheese out, and they'll bite. Arkansas is going to play Oral Roberts.
Slinging shirts for over 40 years. That's John's shtick.
If you're selling hamburgers, you better have the French fries out, correct?
He's got away with words.
Who do we want to win? It's all about the money, guys. If you could bet this in Vegas, you don't need to come do what I do for a living. You make a lot more money, but you can lose your butt too if you bet wrong.
And away with customers.
This guy is an Anaheim Duck, but he might be an Oregon Duck because he can be converted to an Oregon Duck. But the way he's looking at me, I don't think he's an Oregon Duck. You got to be on top of your game at this.
Speaking of games,
you get confidence out of having experience. That's how it all works. No different than playing ball. You know, you get better at what you're doing.
John was a quarterback for the Florida Gators.
So we've got to either sell it to his girlfriend or his mistress or whatever. You know, that's how rumors get started at these events. I don't throw footballs anymore. I don't catch footballs. I just throw T-shirts and hats and car flags down the South Street in Indianapolis.
His football dreams ended with a knee injury.
One day, my father said, "You're never going to play football again." A very profound statement to an ex-athlete.
So he found a new passion.
I'll get the pennant and I can circle USC for you. Things that I could autograph for these Trojans, okay? We got 2 different shirts for you. Did you see the shirts?
No, I haven't.
Oh, let's get you over here. I went after you for Arkansas. I got the Southern Cal Trojan upset at me. I got passionate about this because I'm still in the world of sports. I'm still involved. So if I can leave this message for anyone, go do something you really like. Get passionate about it. Have fun with it. Life's short.
Reporting in Indianapolis, Kate Callaway, Spectrum News. 2 years ago, she was an unknown guard playing JUCO hoops in Kansas. Today, her name is all over scouting reports, awards lists, and mock drafts.
Tiana Mungakaya gets it done!
A shifty Australian who came out of nowhere, whose favorite player is LeBron James.
He's unguardable. He can literally do whatever he wants and not be stopped.
Funny, because Tiana has found a way to be nearly unguardable herself. From the Carrier Dome to the Mello Center, the Aussie phenom gave me the chance to hang with her on the court, where I asked about the goals for this squad.
I really want to win an ACC championship. That's our first big goal, I would say. Obviously, national championship.
And what it's like playing for Coach Quentin Hillsman.
I love it. You know, I love the style of play that he likes and to push the ball in transition and that freedom on the court that we get.
And asked her to dish me some of those signature dimes.
Okay, ready? Hey!
SU Hoops fans have seen the nation's assist leader on TV or at the Carrier Dome, but getting no-look passes from her looks a whole lot different from a first-person perspective.
Hey!
Well, I did play basketball in high school, but Tiana is one of the best point guards in the country. But, you know, I'm still going to try to take her in a game of pig. All right. Of course. Oh! Oh!
Yeah.
Hey! Ooh.
See.
Oh my God. Well, I tried.
I guess I'll stick with my day job. Now, as for Tiana, she's hoping to turn her hoops love into a career.
I want to play in the WNBA, and I want to play in EuroLeague overseas, and I would love to play for my country at the Olympics. So those are my goals and what I want to achieve.
Reporting in Syracuse, Kate Callaway, Spectrum News. Well, Mark, Colgate is going dancing for the first time since 1996. The court storming is over, and as you can see, the nets have been cut down. Now it's all about celebrating a team and a championship that's been years in the making. And as a sports person, of course, we're already checking where Colgate might land. Joe Lunardi's most recent bracketology has the Raiders as a 15 seed taking on a 2-seeded Duke in the first round. Of course, we'll be keeping an eye on that, and Selection Sunday is just a few days away. Reporting in Hamilton, Kate Callaway, Spectrum News. We've seen Alexis Peterson in practice. We've seen her in games. We're going to see her on this wall, but for now, she's sitting down with me at the Mello Center before she hits the road for Seattle. What do you think of the song there? I had to catch that.
What song are they singing?
Tonight's gonna be a good, good night.
Are we getting this? Please tell me you're getting it.
Absolutely. Why not?
That's
it's
pretty
last
good.
week.
All right.
The viewers want to hear my beautiful voice.
Eric never.
Yes, absolutely. And, you know, Syracuse has all the confidence in the world right now that they can actually beat UConn, even though, like you said, the world doesn't necessarily think they can do it. But they also didn't think they could beat South Carolina either. And that was just a week ago, and we saw what happened there. Thanks, guys. Here with UE coach Tom Bellino. And, Coach, how big was that stop at the end of the first half? I saw you getting hype over there.
Kate was out at CBA for the mega matchup, and Kate, we finally picked a good one.
Yes, we finally got a good one. I have a trivia question for you. When was the last time that Central Square beat CBA in football? You or Eric?
I was 8.
You were 8.
I heard you say it earlier, but I can't remember the year.
1975. So that's why it's our mega matchup this week. So let's get right to the highlights. You got quarterback Servassier Dennis sitting the sidelines after going down against FM last week. Central Square up 19-13 early in the fourth quarter. What kind of shorts DeMario and Luigi wear, guys? Denim, denim, denim. He's powered up right there. Timmy Denim. Redhawks looking for the answer, and he goes by the name of Jamie Battaglia. He's a workhorse out there. One of our players of the week breaks a couple of tackles, and he's so gone. We'll speed this one up for timing purposes. The 74-yard run gives C-Square the lead. Now just over 5 left to play. Denham again, this time from 11 yards out, puts the Bros on top, and they stay there for good. Jim Boeheim's boys looking to stay perfect in conference play on their home floor. The visitors on a 7-0 run, but Andrew White stops the bleeding with a pair of jump shots. The Nebraska transfer with 13 points in the first half. Cuse up 13-11. Quiet first half for Tyler Lydon, which is 8, but he hits from way downtown to take a 3-point lead. A minute later, Tyus Battle to Tyler Roberson with the stuff. That gets the Dome a-rockin'. John Gillen with 11 helpers, and this steal catches the Noles sleeping, dishes to Roby for the hoop and the harm. The Orange head into half, up 18. There may not be as much on the line, but the sectional semi rematch between CBA and JD is certainly feeling that way. The unbeaten Red Rams off to the races early. Darvin, love it. I'm loving it. The flush doubles the lead for JD. It's snowing outside, and it's raining threes on the court. First, it's Dan D'Amico, then Paul Averso making the net pop. Final seconds of the quarter, Buddy Boeheim takes it himself at the buzzer. Jamesville DeWitt with the last laugh in this one. They win 67-62.